Hello, welcome back to Fist Entertainment. As you can see, I can pull the camera closer to me now since I've already talked about more in depth on exactly what all these speakers behind me actually do. And answered hopefully a lot of people's questions that they had about lights and the screen and the speakers and all such. So welcome to my review of 2021's Mortal Kombat from New Line Cinema. This is a remake, but in my opinion, it's just a more modern, in my opinion, far more accurate from video game to film adaptation movie. Now, considering the fact that the room is kind of dark now, and it makes it hard when you don't have a lot of light in here, which is why the exposure is turned up on this camera. Nifty little trick. I wish I learned that a long time ago. It would have made my videos look even better. I'm just going to go ahead and play it just by just talking about what I think the movie's about instead of reading it. Basically, it's about a prize fighter who basically fights for money. Not really fights for money, he kind of takes dives doing MMA style fighting. He is approached by a mysterious people and told that he is been chosen to be a champion to defend Earth from a supernatural world known as Outworld, where forces of evil want to go ahead and basically rule our realm and enslave the human race. Champions are chosen by this tattoo. That's kind of like it's people mistake it as a birthmark because people are born with it, and it could be anywhere. Usually, is right here. That forms a circle with a dragon inside of it. That represents that they are Earth's champions, and he's told that you will have to compete in something called Mortal Kombat, and he also discovers that he is a descendant of one of the oldest warriors, one of the oldest champions of Earth. He was murdered by Sub-Zero. His family too. And that he's the descendant of that family, and he somehow has the a dormant gene given to him throughout the ages from this warrior. Who obviously we discover later is in his current form exists in the underworld beyond death, and he is a character of Scorpion. Well, there's the tournament of Mortal Kombat's not in this movie. It kind of just leads up to it and teases the next film, which will be my second review because I actually go to movie theaters to watch that movie. In fact, I did that literally just hours before I made that video, that movie theater tour I made. Now, my opinion of the film. I really like this movie. Funny story about it. I bought this movie in 2021. Watched the first scene of the movie. But we all know what I was doing in 2021. I was a very depressive man. I was living in a place that I didn't really feel at home in. Hoping that, the love of my life and me were going to live happily ever after, which didn't happen. So wasn't in quite a good place right then. So I was kind of very picky. I think those videos from back in 2021 actually kind of reflect on that. So I bought this, watched the first scene, and this for years and years, it's just sitting in my freaking collection. And I finally watched it because I wanted to watch this before I watched 2026's Mortal Kombat 2 in theaters. And I really, really like this movie, and I so much regret that I I didn't watch it sooner because this was a phenomenal experience, and I watched it theatrically in the cinema, and the quality was awesome. The Dolby Atmos design of this movie is great. You have so much going on the overhead speakers here, so much going on the center speaker. The subwoofer was making so much vibration and rattling all over the freaking place. Don't worry, not dangerous how I have that set. It's calibrated properly, so it's halfway up, but that's what you want to do, because for quality purposes, that tells you if, you know, the low frequency effects are actually good in the movie or not. Because if it's not rattling in the room and you don't have a lot of bass going on, then you know it's not that great. Everything in this, all 7 speakers, the subwoofer, everything was reference quality on this. I did watch the 4K version of this movie. My projector is a 2K projector, so I didn't get the full 4K, you know, HDR10, the revision thing, but the 4K scan was still intact. And so I can definitely see it'll be a little bit brighter. That's pretty good. That's pretty good because that will obviously let you know that this is a pretty good 4K transfer. Now, I didn't watch this in 4K, so I can't give you a real 4K review of the 4K version of this film. I can't, because I don't truly watch it in 4K. That would require this TV. But I can tell you it probably looks pretty freaking good in 4K, because watching the 4K version of this film looked pretty good with it being reduced down to a 4K scan with a 2K master presentation, and it looked pretty freaking phenomenal to me. The experience of watching it theatrically, epic, completely epic. I would say at some point I do gotta watch this in 4K to see what the 4K quality really truly is like, see how good the deep blacks and stuff are with HDR10. But I'm not looking forward to doing that because, in my opinion, this film demands to be watched on the biggest screen that you can watch it on and the best sound system that you can hear it on, because it's definitely a much bigger and broader experience watching it theatrically than watching it on a television. All right, would I recommend Mortal Kombat 2021? Yes, I would. It is a very fun time at the movies, and I really enjoyed it. Now let's go ahead and give this a rating. Haven't done a movie review for a while, so almost a year actually might be over a year now. Yeah, over a year, almost. All right, so this is how the rating system works. 1 star basically means is skip it. Just, skip it. It's not worth your time. Don't watch it. It's just not that good, on my opinion. Keep in mind, my opinion is always objective to me. It may not always share in everybody else's opinion. We all know that. People that are fans of what I do on this channel. 2 stars means that it's good. That's like kind of like, you can watch it one time and have fun, but after that it's up to you. 3 stars means that it's great. It's definitely worth watching. It has some problems. It has some negatives about the film, but it's great. So kind of like, 1 star is fair, or poor/fair. 2 stars means it's good. 3 stars means it's great, and 4 stars means it's perfect. That's like, classic movie, phenomenal film. Go out there and get the movie and enjoy it. It's definitely worth your time, type of thing. I have no problems at all with the film. And then, of course, having a 1/2 star means that I would like to say is perfect, or I would like to say is great, but I can't quite do that. So I'm going to give Mortal Kombat 2021 3.5 stars. I would definitely not say it's a perfect film. Now, that might change with this next review I do. But with this film, it's definitely not a 4-star film for me. I would say this is definitely a 3.5 star. Because it's better than a great film to me, because I really enjoyed this film. But I don't think that, is perfect. But it's a little bit better than a great film. So that's my views on 2021's Mortal Kombat for New Line Cinema, Warner Brothers Pictures. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time for my next review. Until then.